How'd you feel like you pitched, Justin?
I feel like I pitched pretty good. Overall, I was pretty happy. You probably look at the line; it doesn't necessarily show that, but I mean, ball was moving. Made a lot of good pitches where I wanted to. They had a couple hard hit balls, but really, they were just finding some holes here and there. A couple broken bats, this and that. But overall sense, I was pretty happy with what I gave. I mean, I'm not happy about losing, but happy about the way it went.
Team-wise, is feeling like a rough stretch right now for you guys?
I don't know about a rough stretch. I mean, I think it's a rough game, a rough couple games. But you're going to have that any year, any time. It's bound to happen. Right now, it's yeah. I mean, I guess you look at it in the big scheme of things. Yeah, we've had a couple tough ones, but yeah, I still like where we're at. We're facing tough guys. I mean, the guy pitching tonight for them. I mean, it's undefeated for a reason, and he kept it that way tonight.
Would you like to stay in to take on Hamilton, or is that a situation where you understand that?
I would have loved to stayed in. I mean, it's of course you do, but our bullpen has been tremendous this year, and so that's a point in time where we got it set up perfect. You bring Tony in, you got Joe Smith getting in there for Michael Young. I mean, you see 2 outs right there, getting out of that inning. Fortunately, it didn't happen, but I mean, bullpen's bound to give up a run sometime in their life. So, it's going to happen a few times. It happened tonight. It's unfortunate, but hey, you move on and you go after it. But of course you want to be out there. But I mean, we have such a great bullpen. I mean, after the fact, you can understand. But when I'm out there, yeah, I think you always want to get that next guy out.
Justin, is there anything like distinctive about their lineup? Like they have certain things in common that maybe other teams don't? Like we're going on Space Rangers, and that means
That means I don't know. I got quite a few strikeouts, more than I had in a while. Lots of ground balls. I mean, for me, it seemed to mean overall a lot of good things. I mean, they're similar to a lot of teams, just aggressive. It's just they do have a high-powered offense, guys who can elevate the ball, and that's what they did a little bit later on. But for a while, we were battling.
Do you approach it where I go out there and I just put my team in a position to win, regardless if you get the W, you've done your job?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think you're always trying to improve, but yeah, when you work, you can only do so much, and you try and keep it close as much as you can, and in order for guys to do good, you got to have a lot of people working well together, and it's been the case most of the year, and so it's been pretty good.
First 3 innings, you gave up maybe 6 hits, and then kind of leveled off. What was the difference?
I don't know. I think I had 5 strikeouts too. But I mean, you look at Josh Hamilton. His hit in the first inning. I mean, that was wow. I mean, heater a little off the plate and just kind of dropped the bat. I mean, he's a great hitter, but I wasn't really scared of any of the hits. The infield single, broken bat to the right side single. I mean, hits can be very deceiving, especially when I'm out there on the mound. I mean, we were joking, after Andrews hits an infield hit. Well, that's the first time we've ever seen that. Not really, it's what happens. But no, I mean, you don't worry about it. They came, just as many strikeouts. So I was really happy with where I was.
Did you feel you had a good command over all your pitches?
Yeah, overall.
Slider as well?
Yeah, I thought I did. Sinker was working really good. I had a lot of good movement on it. Four-seamer mixing and matching, and then slider. Even mixed a couple change-ups just to let people know I got one.
Hey, Justin, during a 10-game stretch like this where you've lost a few or maybe more than you've won, how does Manny's positivity kind of trickle down through the team?
I think just as a team in general, you'd hope one guy could kind of bring everyone up, but I think it's more just everyone here knows that we can do it. We've made a few mistakes, whether it be myself or other people have made some mistakes within different games, and we know when we correct those mistakes that we're going to be fine. And I think that's more of what it is, just the acknowledgement and the recognition that we have a solid club here, and although you go through a tough stretch, hopefully you can learn and become a better team so that as you get to another stretch like this, because we're going to hit another one at some point in time during the season, that we'll be able to work through it quicker and maybe learn from our mistakes.